Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, this is part two. I've cut the bottom skin of the door off and I've cleaned this back with the spot welds. Now that piece fits in here, and I'm gonna cut this flange back so that I can insert it under there. So we're gonna see how we can get this done. I got some gloves and stuff here, and so we're gonna see what we can do. Trim it back. Alright. Those things are pretty noisy, aren't they, them grinders? But I think I got, yeah. Alright. Scuff this up a little bit here. Okay. Yeah. Make short work of it. So okay. Now I can see that there's a problem here with this ridge, and that's going to interfere with this sliding under. There's spot welds on there, and then it's going to lift it up. So in order to keep it flush, I think I'm going to have to take the cut and cut this flange back. So I'm going to take a mark, and I'll leave it a little as wide as I can here. Forget where I put my marker. All right. Now, all right. I'll put this back up. Prop her up like that and see what we can do. Okey-dokey. So she fits right down into place here on this end. It's flush, just about flush. It can go up just a hair more. I may be able to grind this back to get a little bit better fit, but I can fill that in no problem with weld. So, and I did notch this out like I said I was going to on the video here. You can see here, I had to notch this out because it didn't match. It had 2 grooves, this door only had 1 groove. So I will hammer that flat before we fit it, but then I need to get this into place and make a scribe mark for this section. Now that I got this section fitting where I want it, I'm going to continue to get this scribed in here. So I'm just going to trim this back just a tad more, not a lot. Now I'm on the mark on this end that I drew earlier, and so I know that it's lining up with the door skin that's existing, and it's on my line that I drew when I test fit it. So now it's a matter of I'm pretty close here. There's probably just a little spot I got to touch in here with the grinder, but then I'm going to have to make my upward cut and then the width of the flange. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to mark this with this fine Sharpie. Okay. So that's my fine Sharpie mark. All right, and I'll mark it here. Fine Sharpie also. That'll tell me where I got to go to. Now that flange is 3/4 of an inch, and when I measure with the tape measure. Being a machinist all my life, I never measure with the tape measure from this end. I always try to line my line up here, and then I will draw my line at 3/4. So it's a little more accurate than trying to deal with this thing. This thing moves in and out. So if you started at 1 and you want 3/4 of an inch, put your mark there, and then you can draw your line, and it'll give you a little bit better accuracy. I find, you guys take your tips where you can get them. So, so just check to see if the camera's still on. And so we have a line now, and I want to be 3/4 of an inch below that line for I believe it's 3/4. Oh. Excuse me. It's 5/8. So it's 5/8 down. 5/8 is what I did this last one in. So once you get over 50, your memory goes. So holding the tape on the line that I marked, 5/8. Going down here, holding it on the mark. 5/8. So now just grab a relative straight edge. Got a piece here and a little bigger magic marker. So there we go. All right. Actually, I put that out of your pocket. Oh, put my shield back on, my gloves. Here we go. So there we go. Let's see what we got for a better fitment here. Where I set the other piece. Yeah, I hide things on myself once in a while, but it's right back here. So now we're going to see if we can get this flange in. Okay, so now it looks like I'm pretty good where I want to be. Just I think I'm just going to touch this a little bit here with the grinder, and then I'm going to continue on. So now I'll grind this gap a little tighter here, but I have to flatten these out. So no sense of doing that till I get that, because I want that gap to be as tight as I can get it. But it lines up pretty good here. It's actually a little off here, but this is inside of a door. Nobody's going to see it, so I'm not going to get over stressed out about it. But I do want to do the best job as I can. Now this end is the same thing. Has the flange stepped into it here. And I'm going to do whatever I can to keep it as best I can, as far as where it needs to be. Now, I haven't decided whether I'm going inside or outside. It's stepped, so it looks like it's supposed to go inside. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So anyhow, Maybe I was a little off camera there. I'll try to point the camera a little bit more this way here. So as you can see, it's this side here is off a little bit. So, but I got to do this section. That'll be probably part 3 of the video. Hey, take it easy, guys. Have a good one.